What up guys, Kinnizie here, bringing you my second little video for my channel. This is the segment I talked about in the previous video known as Kinnizie School of Codbat. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys a decent gameplay where I played an objective game. I did fairly well, and then I'm going to explain how I did well, how I controlled the map, how I controlled the spawns, how I knew where the enemies were going to have to go before they knew they were going to go there. And another thing, a little update, I said I was going to mention my family in the last video. I didn't do anything about that. It was all about me. I was being selfish, so I'm going to mention them now. I have a wife, Kimberly. We've been together 4 years. She's great. She's allowing me to do this while she's working. I get to sit and make my Call of Duty videos. I get to play video games all the time, which is awesome. Best wife ever. I have 4 kids. I have my eldest son, who's Carson. He's 4. I have my daughter, Christiana. She's 3. And then I have 2 newborn baby twins, Carter and Kenneth. They are 6 months old. They occupy a lot of my time. I try to do as much as I can with them when I'm not doing this type of stuff. That's why it's 3 in the morning and I'm doing this now. Because during the day I don't really have the time to do stuff like this and actually make these little intros like this. So I'm going to do them at night. Hopefully you guys don't mind. Some days I might get some actual sunlight and do one during the day so I can have natural lighting and I can look great. Anyways, like I said about the gameplay, it's going to show you guys how to control the map, how to control spawns, stuff like that. And I hope you guys can just kind of learn from this because I see it a lot online in pub matches. When I'm doing game battles, I don't notice it as much because everybody kind of knows what they're doing. But when I play pub matches, I notice nobody knows how to control the spawn. Nobody knows how to control just the way the map's going to go. What they'll do is they'll rush trying to get all those kills so they can get their score streaks and stuff like that, and they fuck the rest of the team. And it makes it very hard for the team to work together to control said map if you have one guy that just keeps flipping the spawn over and over and over, so they just keep spawning behind you. So I'm hoping this video will help you guys with that. Whether you're new, you're a veteran, I hope that this will help you guys understand a little better about controlling the map. This gameplay is a pretty decent one, like I said. I hope you guys enjoy it, and have a great day. Thank you.
What up YouTube, Kinnizie here, bringing you a quick game of Kinnizie School of Codbat. It's going to be hardcore domination on the map comeback. It's a very decent gameplay. I hope you guys watch to the end. You guys can like, comment, subscribe at the end. I hope you guys do. I hope you guys are feeling friendly enough today. Anyways, let's jump into this gameplay. As soon as it's done loading, obviously. Dum dum dum. This game has the worst load up time I've seen in any of the Call of Duties. Anyway, as you can see, I started this game a little bit late. I'm hoping that doesn't deter you guys, and I'm hoping you guys still get adequate viewing pleasure. What I'm doing now is I'm rushing to check the spawns. I'm rushing to check where everybody's coming from, how they're playing it. I basically got to get a feel for the map. I want to see how aggressive the other team is. I want to see how well they're going for the objectives, stuff like that, so I know how I can defend against these guys. Anytime you don't know what you're facing, you always want to do some recon. The way I do recon when I'm doing a game mode like this is by simply going around the map. I go around the map, I see how they're playing it, I see how aggressive they are, whether they're going to camp and they're going to try and hold what they got, whatever it may be, so that way I can adjust the way I'm playing my playstyle for that particular game to better suit the situation that's at hand. So what I'm doing here, I'm backtracking back towards A because I realized they just took it. We got that spy plane up in the corner with that threat detection, which helps with this a lot. I'm going to get into score streaks a little bit later. First I wanted to get it into gun choice. My gun choice on this map is the HBR A3. I have it suppressed with a foregrip and a red dot. The reasons for those attachments are I use the foregrip so it stabilizes it because it's got quite a bit of recoil, unfortunately. The red dot is just, I'm not a big fan of the irons on this gun. I use the iron sights on a lot of guns, but this is definitely not one I'm a big fan of. Suppressor is just in case they throw up a mini-map. This way I can kind of stay hidden unless they got suppressor, parabolic microphone, that's it. Unless they got that. For the most part though, I would stay fairly hidden. And that's the reasoning behind that. As for my perk selection, I'm not 100% sure. This was a class that was just kind of thrown together really fast. Just basically the score streaks I know because I'll get them a lot in this gameplay. Perks, I know I'm running blast, suppressor, and scavenger. I believe I'm running low profile, blind eye, and possibly cold-blooded. I'm not sure on that one, so don't quote me. Anyways, now on to score streaks. On a game mode like Domination, score streaks are crucial. It's what's going to make or break the game for you. The score streaks I run, they're not very aggressive score streaks. They're not ones for kills. They're ones to help defend the team and help the team doing well. I have UAV, I have System Hack, and I have the Warbird. Those are the 3 score streaks I use for any game mode where there's longer than one, like the 6 people that originally start. Like Search, I will not use these obviously because these are not going to be effective. You can't get them as quick. They won't be effective in a search and destroy game. But in Domination, Team Deathmatch, Momentum, Uplink, all those games, they can be very, very, very effective. Starting with the UAV, I use it. I have the 3 little side attachments to it. I use threat detection, I use extra assist points, and I use support. The reason for all 3 of those is I like the extra points when the enemy kills them. The threat detection is just invaluable. Being able to see them through a wall so you can plot your defense and you can be ready when they get there is just invaluable. It's something that would be considered a wall hack back in the older COD days. So I mean, that is just so beneficial. And support is one of the best things you can put on your UAV class. The reason for this is because even if you die, the score streak continues to build, so you can keep putting them up. So even if you are doing bad, if you're being spawn trapped or whatever, as long as you can get those points to get to your UAV, it's just gonna stack. So once you get up there, you might get the chance to turn the gameplay around, and maybe just it might give you just the kick in the ass you need to take back take back that gameplay and actually pull out the win. For the next perk, I'm using System Hack. What I run with System Hack, I use Disable Exos, earn extra assist points, and I use extra time. Reasons for these: I use Disable Exos, especially in game modes like Domination, Momentum, Uplink. This is going to be a crucial score streak. What it does is it disables their exos. It gives them no ability to double jump. They can't strafe, nothing. So basically this gives your entire team the home field advantage. You guys get basically, you're the gods among men. What I talked about in the last gameplay, you're the gods among men when you use this score streak. In my opinion, it's severely overpowered, but it doesn't stop me from using it. I'm not going to lie, because it makes winning that much easier. The third on that is time. I use time so it'll last longer. The longer I can keep them down and out, the closer I am to building it back so I can hit them immediately again after. Third score streak is the Warbird. I only use 2 attachments on that. I use extra time and I use aggressor because I don't like controlling my score streaks. I don't like having to drive them around to get the kills, because to me it just leaves me too vulnerable, and it's time on the map where I'm not controlling something. I'm not making sure I know where the spawns are. I'm not controlling the spawn, controlling just the way the map goes. If I'm sitting looking at the screen controlling the helicopter, I could be getting shot, they could be taking B, and I can't do anything if they're inside the building. Things like that are all things I do not think are a good thing to have when you're playing Domination. Save that type of stuff for like Team Deathmatch, stuff like that where kills are important. Like Team Deathmatch, nothing but kills, use it in there by all means. Free for all, nothing but kills, use it in there by all means. But a game mode like this where there's objectives, it's not a good thing to do, because it's just going to lead to problems and issues. I personally have had a lot of them. I'll be sitting there, I'll be using the chopper gunner or whatever, and they'll be capping C or B, and I can't shoot them. So that's one guy down on the team that can't do anything. So anyways, moving on in this gameplay. As you can see, I don't rush their spawn very much. I stay on the outskirts of it, and my main objective in a domination game is to defend B. I want to hold B at all costs. I want to make sure our team dominates that center point of the map, and then one of the outskirt flags. And for this, the reason is because it's very easy to get spawn trapped when the enemy has 2 flags, because you're only coming from one area. If they have B, they're going to spawn everywhere in the middle area. They can spawn at any spawn point in the middle of the map, which makes it very difficult to control the spawn. So you really want to have B. So that is like a guaranteed you want to rush B. You want B. C and A, I haven't really found anything too particular which one you would want. I go with whatever one you spawn on is the one I take initially. And the reason for that is just because it's right there. It's easy to take and all that good stuff. Once you get your flags, do your best to maintain them. Don't just run away and then run straight over to their flag and try to take it. No, let them keep that flag so you know where they're spawning from. Anytime you know where they're going to have to come from is a better situation for you. And you should never give up that situation for anything. You should never openly give up knowing where their spawn is. If you could have a UAV or not have one, are you going to choose the UAV? Yeah, of course you're going to choose the UAV, because it gives you an advantage. Moving along, when you do this, make sure your routes are never the same. When you're running a defensive pattern, make sure your route is not exactly the same every time. Change it up, go left, get up into their spawn, shoot a couple of them, make them look for you in their spawn, then back out and sit on an outskirt and watch that and defend that side, that flank. And then if you do die, if you happen to get taken out, switch sides, go to the other side, do the same thing, rush into the spawn, get a couple kills, make them look for you, back out, and defend them flags. You don't want to give up any ground here. Domination is just that, dominating the other team. Do not give them the satisfaction of getting kills on you. Do not give them the satisfaction of taking your flag. Because if you do, you're going to lose the game. As you can see, I'm doing quite well here. I'm controlling the map. Our whole team's working together because I'm getting those score streaks up, and they just continue to go up. My UAVs just keep coming because I got it on support, and they got that threat detection, and they got that extra assist points, so those help me burn or build to my system hack, which is the god of all score streaks. You cannot put a value on how important it is to have that on. Even if I was playing team deathmatch, I would be using system hack, just because of how valuable it is. It's definitely something I wouldn't give up for anything, and I hope you guys look into that. Maybe you guys can set your score streaks up kind of around this, so you guys can try it out, and I guarantee your games and objective-based games will get a lot better. Make sure you use that extra assist points, though, because then every kill your team gets, you get points for. Can't fucking complain there, can you? Anyways, moving on. That kill right there where I just ducked out, make sure you do that. Do threat assessments. When you jump into a game, don't just rush straight in there when you see a guy over there. Make sure you do a threat assessment. If there's a guy that can openly kill you when you run to kill this other guy, don't go shoot him, because you're gonna die. Make sure you're protecting yourself. Stay defensive. But anyways, this gameplay is coming to an end now. I hope some of these tips will help you guys in the future. If so, go ahead and leave a like down at the bottom. Go ahead and comment. Let me know what you guys think. And thanks so much for watching. Subscribe if you're feeling friendly. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. There'll be another one. I may do 2 a week. I'm not sure yet. I'll get into that. Look forward to my next live com. Probably be tomorrow. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. This is Kinnizie, and I'm out of here.